All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're staging the ultimate home loan showdown. It's a three-way battle royale between FHA, conventional, and VA loans. Let's see who comes out on top for you. You know, if you're looking to buy your first place, the whole process can feel, well, impossible. It seems like you need a perfect financial history and just a giant pile of cash to even have a chance. But what if I told you it's not nearly that complicated? Seriously, let's just reframe this whole thing. Forget the confusing bank jargon. Picking a home loan is a lot like choosing your character in a video game. Each one has its own unique stats, its own special abilities, and it's built for a totally different playstyle. So, with that in mind, let's meet our contenders. These aren't just boring financial products, okay? These are the three main players you get to choose from to start your home buying adventure. First up, we've got the conventional loan. Think of this as your standard, all-around good character for players with a solid track record. Then you've got the FHA loan. This is kind of like the second chance character, built to give a leg up to people who need a little extra help. And finally, the VA loan. This one is the exclusive, superpowered hero tier, with some incredible perks that are only available to our military members and veterans. All right, it's time for the main event. Let's put these three players side by side and really dig into their stats to see how they compare, starting with maybe the most important one of all, your credit score. So what is a credit score? The easiest way to think about it is like your financial GPA. It's a single number that gives lenders a quick look at how you've handled your money in the past. And just like in school, a higher GPA is going to open up a lot more doors for you. Now, check out how differently each loan looks at that GPA. The conventional loan is like the strict professor. It usually wants to see a 620 or higher, no excuses. The FHA loan, on the other hand, is the lenient teacher. It can let you in with a score as low as 580. And then there's the VA loan, which is more like a holistic review. There's no official minimum score because they look at your whole financial picture. Okay, next stat on the list, the down payment. This is just the amount of cash you need to bring to the table right at the start. You can think of it as the cover charge or the entry fee to get into the homeownership club. And just look at this, because this right here is one of the most powerful special moves in the entire game. The VA loan requires 0% down. That's right, nothing. A conventional loan has a fantastic 3% option for first-time buyers, and FHA is right on its heels with a super accessible 3.5%. All right, let's talk about your budget balance, or what lenders call your debt-to-income ratio, or DTI. It's actually pretty simple. It's just a look at how much money you have going out for debts, like car payments or credit cards, compared to how much money is coming in every month. And you can really see the different philosophies at play here. FHA is incredibly flexible, letting up to 57% of your income go towards your total debt. Conventional is a bit more cautious, usually capping it around 45 to 50%. But the VA loan does something totally unique. Instead of a hard limit, it looks at your residual income, making sure you have enough cash left over for groceries and life after all the bills are paid. Next up is a term that really trips a lot of people up: mortgage insurance. Here is the single most important thing you need to know about it. It's a fee that you pay, but it's there to protect the lender, not you. It's their safety net, just in case you can't make your payments. So with an FHA loan, this insurance, called MIP, is usually stuck with you for the entire life of the loan. But with a conventional loan, its insurance, called PMI, has this amazing feature. It automatically disappears once you've paid down about 20% of your home's value. And the VA loan, no monthly mortgage insurance at all. Just a one-time funding fee you usually roll right into the loan. It is a massive, massive advantage. So what if you're a little short on cash for all those closing costs? Well, that's where something called interested party contributions, or IPCs, come into play. Just think of it like a coupon that the seller can give you at closing to help pay for all those fees. And wow, look at the difference here. The FHA loan is unbelievably generous, letting the seller chip in up to 6% of the home's price. That can be an absolute game changer if you're low on cash. The VA allows for 4% plus some other costs, while conventional is the most strict, capping it at just 3%. Okay, so you know the basic stats. Now we get to the fun part. Let's talk about the advanced strategies, the cheat codes, if you will, that savvy buyers are using right now to completely level up their home buying game. First up is the house hacking strategy, and this one is blowing up on social media for a very good reason. You use an FHA loan to get a multi-unit property with only 3.5% down.
Then you live in one of the units and you rent out the others. If you play your cards right, the rent from your tenants can cover your entire mortgage. Yeah, you heard me. You could literally live for free.
And here's another incredibly powerful move, the time travel hack. You see, FHA and VA loans are what's called assumable. This means a buyer can literally take over the seller's existing loan. And more importantly, you take over their existing interest rate. Just stop and think about what that means for a second. You could buy a house today, but pay the interest rate from back in 2021 when rates were down around 3%. Look at the insane difference that makes in your monthly payment. It's like finding a financial time machine. This strategy is a huge deal right now. So after breaking down all the stats, the special abilities, and even some of the secret hacks, it all comes down to this. It's time to decide. Which one of these characters is the right choice for your journey? And here it is, all laid out on one screen. Conventional is your go-to player if you've got great credit and some cash saved up. FHA is the perfect starter character for anyone with less than perfect credit or not a ton of cash. And the VA loan is, hands down, the ultimate perk for our veterans and military members, with that unbeatable 0% down and no monthly mortgage insurance. So the big takeaway here isn't that one loan is better than the others. It's that there are three very different but very powerful paths to get you to the exact same goal, owning your own home. Bottom line, this system is designed so there's an option for almost everybody. It doesn't matter what your situation is. Whether your credit isn't perfect, you're a little short on cash, or you've served our country, there's a way forward. So, the only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. You've seen the stats, you know the special moves, you even know some of the pro-level hacks. So which player are you going to choose to take into the game?